There's a saying in Ireland that if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. And that could not be more true than what my experience has been so far in Ireland, where I am just shocked how it can go from, an absolute downpour, wind, everything, to just peaceful blue skies. Everything is perfection, and the upside is that everything is green and lush. So I am currently here in Letterkenny, not to be confused with the Canadian TV show Letterkenny, two very different things.
It's a hard life picking stones and pulling teats, but sure as God's got sandals, it beats fighting dudes with treasure trail.
And it is known for its absolutely spectacular nature that isn't quite as, well visited by the tourist crowds, at least just yet, because it is more remote. But why I am here because I am a speaker for TBEX this year, which is one of the largest travel conferences that I have been wanting to go to for a very long time. And I feel like they picked really a fantastic place to host it in. So in this video, I'll be giving you guys, some inside information about what it's like to attend TBEX, but also, of course, explore some of Letterkenny. It is supposed to be a really cute, quaint little city. And also we're gonna have one day where we go to the most amazing natural wonders that they have here in the area. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything in this video.
So welcome to Letterkenny, my friends. This is the lively gateway to the county Donegal. Letterkenny has a population of around 22,000 people, and believe it or not, this is the largest town in the county, but it is a perfect blend of modern convenience and traditional Irish charm. Now, while Letterkenny does have a beautiful city park, there is really one main street, and that is where you will find all of the pubs, the shops, the cafes, as well as any kind of nightlife. Its main attraction is the beautiful St. Eunan's Cathedral, which is a striking Gothic revival church that dominates the skyline. But what really makes Letterkenny special is that it really is the best home base for exploring Donegal County and having the most amount of amenities. From here, you're just a short drive away from some of Ireland's most breathtaking scenery, like the Wild Atlantic Way, Glenveigh National Park, and of course, as you'll see later on in this video, the cliffs of Slieve League. Letterkenny offers many options for accommodation, dining, entertainment, so it really is a comfortable and practical choice for travelers.
Look how beautiful it is in the distance. If you guys can kind of see the rolling green hills, the idyllic houses, almost feels like a little bit like Middle Earth, something like that. The hotel that I'm staying at is actually a little bit outside the city center, Mount Errigal Hotel, just because we are having the TBEX events in the university, and that's more on the outskirts of the city. Speaking of which, I am going to an event tonight by Travel Payouts, one of the brands that I work with. They're kind of hosting a fun kind of pub night with some drinks and events. So that'll be starting here in just a little bit. So guys, they've got a bit of a fun game here at Travel Payouts where everybody is just trickling in, a whole bunch of content creators from TBEX, and they created this game where for every person you talk to, you exchange stickers, and who has the most stickers by the end of the night wins. And for my drink of the night, I am trying this local IPA. I guess it's called Kennegar. So let's give it a go. Oh, that is delicious. That is delicious, like super citrusy, really full taste. And I think it might be a bit loud for me to vlog in here full time, but yeah, we are just gonna have a great time with a bunch of fellow creators.
So I did end up having a really fun time at the party, made some great new friends, and surprisingly even won one of the prizes at the end of the night. But the next day I did have to be up bright and early because it was the main fam trip day, and basically what that is a day trip of your choice to one of Donegal County's main attractions. You pay a set price to go to the conference, and included is all the talks, workshops, evening parties, and this full-day adventure, so you do get a more in-depth experience about what the host city is known for. So for my fam trip, I chose to do the incredible Slieve League Cliffs because from the pictures, it looked totally out of this world. It is about a 2-hour drive out of Letterkenny, but they have this great visitor center up there where you can learn all about the history of the area, get a warm cup of tea, and if you don't feel like walking 2 kilometers to the main platform, they do have a shuttle that you can sign up for that makes the experience much easier. Once you arrive, you will see right away why this is one of the most incredible natural attractions in Ireland.
This is truly one of the most majestic places that I have ever been, guys. The proper name in Irish also of these incredible cliffs is called Slieve League. In English it's usually pronounced Slieve League, but here in the north, where there are still quite a few people who speak Irish or Gaelic, I believe is the proper terminology, it's Slieve League, and these are the highest accessible sea cliffs in all of Europe. They are actually 3 times higher than the cliffs of Moher, which, you know, a lot of people who visit Ireland usually go to those because they are just so much easier to reach than these ones. We are quite far north, and usually you would have to have your own transport or be on a specific tour that comes here, so it's not quite as easy to get here. But then you are gifted with the fact that there's not that many tourists around and you have this incredible wild beauty to yourself. So 100%, I'm so happy that I came here. This is something I will remember for the rest of my life.
No, I took it out second.
Well, as much as I was complaining that I would have spent all day out by the cliffs, the weather has changed dramatically, and no, I would not particularly want to be there right now. Okay, for lunch today, we are going to a local restaurant called the Rusty Mackerel, I believe is the name. Yeah, actually, I take it back. I would not want to be at the cliffs right now. Wow, this place is cute. Looks like we get lunch and a show today. And since we are at a seafood place,
We all decided to get the seafood chowder, which looks very rich and creamy. Let's give it a try. I actually can't remember the last time I had seafood chowder, so this one's supposed to have a lot of different kinds of fish, so let's give it a try. Oh, that is rich.
It looks thick.
Yeah, it's so thick. It's very good, but it's very rich. So as we headed home through some absolutely gorgeous countryside, that evening I was invited to attend a special dinner for the speakers and sponsors of TBEX. It was put on by the Tourism Board of Donegal, and they held it at this incredible private manor where first of all we got a really cool birds of prey show. They had hawks and falcons, there was live music, and as you'll see later, some very impressive Irish dancing.
So today is the big day, friends. I am just about to give my talk here at the university here in Letterkenny, and I'm going to be doing a 40-minute talk, twice the length of what I had at Bonsko Nomad Fest, about how long-form content builds a business that lasts. Obviously, I am talking about YouTube, so hopefully it will go well. Wish me luck, and yeah.
Good morning everyone again for the first session of the video track on the second day of TBEX. Another 3 wonderful sessions of video, and then we'll be starting very soon with Alina.
Viral content gets you views, but long-form content builds your brand. Hello everyone, my name is Alina, and I have been a full-time travel YouTuber for the past 6 years. I have traveled to over 50 countries, usually by myself, and I have built my YouTube audience to over 345,000 subscribers. And I assume many of you are here today because you would either like to be a YouTuber or at least expand long-form content in your travel business. So in today's talk, we are going to go over why longer-form content really is more valuable to you than viral content. So moving into marketing, how to make yourself stand out, because with YouTube especially, there's more and more people who really want to get a piece of the pie, and when you're first starting out, it does feel a little bit impossible. So your first line of defense, other than offering value, is making yourself stand out in some kind of way. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is a business. Many people go into it, you know, with a hobby kind of mindset, and I was that person too. I started YouTube just for fun, but when I saw that people were turning this into a long-term career, I realized, oh man, like there's a lot I need to learn. Not only filming and editing, I didn't have a background in any of that. I had to learn all of that on my own, but things like marketing, sales, working with brands, accounting, taxes, all the fun things that go into creating a business, you will have to learn. And in a way, it is like having your own TV show, which is kind of exciting. You can choose to do it in a very professional sort of National Geographic way, or you could do it in the very trashy reality television kind of way. You know, it's up to you. The best part is that you don't need to ask anybody for permission. You can start today. You can use your own unique voice to build a business that lasts. Thank you so much.
What an absolutely spectacular event. I had an amazing time here in Donegal, and I'm so glad that I attended and spoke at TBEX because it really was such a great event. I think for any travel creators, if you're looking for a great place to network, to make new friends, to learn a lot of skills, I feel like in just a few days I really, learned a lot. So I'm really glad I came here, and a big thank you to the County of Donegal for hosting us, of showing the beauty of this absolutely amazing region. And next up, I will actually be going to Sligo with their tourism board and seeing that whole area. So stay tuned for that. But as always, I am sending you guys so much love. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye, guys.